Philadelphia just recently has been called the ground zero for Tranq, tranquilizer, with more than a quarter of overdose deaths linked to the animal tranquilizer, xylazine. This was in 2020, but it's still going on today. It's often laced with fentanyl and other drugs, and now the White House down in D.C. is classifying it as an emerging threat and calling us ground zero.
So we're joined by Rosalind Pichardo, founder of Operation Save Our City, to find out what this means and how dangerous Tranq can be.
What is Tranq?
So Tranq is a animal tranquilizer. So a lot of it is in most of the supply that we see now on the streets.
And why is it? Does it help so they can put more out on the streets, or why would they be putting Tranq in the drugs?
So it intensifies the high, but also it's really easy to get.
Would they mix it with what, heroin?
With fentanyl.
With fentanyl?
Right now it's fentanyl. There's not much heroin anywhere, really. So fentanyl is it.
But this is killing people.
It's killing people, but also it's causing more infection than anything. More wounds, more amputation across the city.
Amputations.
Yeah, describe what it does if you take Tranq.
So Tranq is, it dilates the veins, so it causes infection if you constantly injecting, and then the wounds are horrific, which sometimes leads again to infection, then leads to amputation.
But why would you, is the high that great?
Well, right now the supply is so tainted, so it's just like when it was heroin, they put fentanyl. So now there's no heroin, so now it's fentanyl and xylazine. So the supply changes all the time.
And they may not be knowing what they're
They
getting,
may not
right?
be knowing. No one, I don't think anybody wants to inject Tranq, but I think because it's tainted, all the supply is tainted, they don't really have
Okay, how could you figure out if you're about to inject Tranq?
So we do have xylazine test strips, which is easy to test the drug. So it's really simple. All you do is...
That little thing came out of that packet.
So, no, this is just water.
Oh, this is
So
water.
what you do is you just add the water to whatever, like a cap or whatever, and then you use the drug itself, and then you dip the...
You would put the Tranq in there?
Yes. You would dip it in there, and then you would put the test strip, and within 5 minutes, you'll get a positive or a negative result.
What would it turn color, or?
It would have 2 lines on the top
It's
here.
like a COVID test.
Just like a COVID test. Yeah. So it would tell you here is also some instructions.
It'd tell you not to use it.
Yeah, but the thing is like everything has Tranq, and that's unfortunate. Just like you know,
God.
yeah, it's causing havoc in our city,
Why
throughout the
here?
country. Well,
Why are we supposed to be ground zero?
I'm not sure why here. I think Philly has been known like the epicenter of drug use, I guess. But and that's unfortunate because it happens all over the country. But working with agencies like the DEA and outreach workers allows us to really trust each other and relay the information of what's happening and what xylazine is doing.
And with those strips, are they easy to get? Where can folks get those?
So these, for me, was a little hard to get, but soon, maybe in a week or so, the city should be getting some of
By the
these.
way, you see that Narcan there? That doesn't work on Tranq, does it?
It doesn't.
Get rid of that.
It does not work on Tranq. However, most people who are overdosing, it's because of the opiate, so you still need it, although they're doing Tranq. So
Okay.
this would combat the symptoms of overdoses, but not of the Tranq.
Narcan,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I've never understood why drug dealers who are selling this crap, they're killing their own clients.
I would assume so. However, again, most of the dealers don't
Care?
they don't put the product together. They're the dealers. You know, the people who are importing the product.
Where's
is
it
a
coming in
problem.
from?
So the Tranq you can get from a veterinary spot. You know, it's not a controlled substance, so it's easy to get. You know,
Oh, what?
it's not a controlled substance.
I can get this
xylazine.
xylazine from my
It's not
veterinarian?
controlled. It's not controlled by. It's not like an opiate controlled substance, so they can get it. Anyone can.
It's not an opioid.
So maybe
It's
it's
not
not
an
a
opiate.
problem.
Yeah, it is a problem, which is why the president deemed it a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
you
we
are amazing.
appreciate the work that you do.
Thank you.
You're out there every day.
Every day.